So we're up and running. Godos. Played into space. He's in plenty of space here. And this is shot at goal! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's taking no chances there. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries one from range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Egypt have their second corner now. They've played it short. Takes a shot! Egypt have their third corner. And he's gone looking for safety. Can he find the finish? In he goes again! Nearly, but not quite. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Egypt leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That's been cut out, well played. Azmoun. And here's Taremi. And it's been shipped out wide. Now it's Trezeguet. Real chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Marmouche! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Marmouche! And the keeper's there to save. So their fourth quarter of the game. Here's the header! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Trezeguet ventures forward.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Trezeguet. And here's Marmouche.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Trezeguet. Oh, good spread. That's an imaginative pass. Well, there's the clearance. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Egypt find a position of real strength now. Trezeguet gets a foot in here. Quality ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dink through. That's put paid to the danger. Yep, it's a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Tries to get it clear. We've got a throw in. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking... And Marmouche! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. And he's gone backward here. Oh, he's having a go! They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Marmouche! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is good alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Time and again they are repelled. Now he's running away. And Marmouche! Against the crossbar. And he plays one through. Marmouche! Oh, brilliant save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Defending of the desperate variety. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Egypt absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Egypt looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So here comes a substitution.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 11.
Away we go again.
Replace him is number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Egypt do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, he's bust. Oh, a gilt-edged chance, and he shoots! Well taken goal. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Egypt are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Egypt are having a ball here. Some resolute defending there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Trezeguet. Big chance! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 53 minutes is number 7.
Egypt are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's worked it through. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. Azmoun gets flagged offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. He might be in here! And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! And he's stuck it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now, can they get him away? And he's straight offside.
The attendance for this match
He's had it taken off him.
953.
Marmoush being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Trezeguet. Egypt perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now has he got the beating of his mark? Mohamed Salah! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution.
Iran choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Taremi. Godos. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. A probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's heaved it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Salah. Could move up a gear here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And once more, he'll try from distance! Oh, impressive strike.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Iran have opted to make another change here. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Marmoush. And this is Mohamed. It's Salah! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
80 minutes is number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Marmoush. Oh, good-looking ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a sharp pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Incredible! Just incredible!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! And he's missed it. Looking for options for movement.
Added minutes has been
He
indicated.
has found the way through. Very nicely done. And a chance! He's in a good position. And the shot! And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That's a cute ball. That's Mohamed Salah! And that is as much as we have time for. Egypt, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Marmoush, totally unstoppable today. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Marmoush. Taremi. Trezeguet. Now it's Trezeguet. Decent chance! Goal! Egypt! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise.
Well, Peter, it's difficult to be absolutely sure from up here what exactly has gone on, but it doesn't look like an injury.
Number 11.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Mohamed Salah.
Godos.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Taremi played out to the left flank, and he's been shifted off it. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Knocks it into space. Now he's running away. Marmouche showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Godos. Azmoun. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Trezeguet. Nicely shaped ball. That looks a good ball through. And it's been hooked away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Trezeguet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gets a good foot in there. He won't be happy with that one.
Iran definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. No outsmarting him this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Marmouche. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's there to clear it. Egypt have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Marmouche. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Back in possession and ready to go again. That's good running with the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Salah. That's very neat. He's having a hit! He's got away with one there. Egypt with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Iran have the chance to go the other way.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. Space for him to turn and look. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Egypt have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. That's an imaginative pass. And it's hoisted clear. Godos. Now it's Mohamed and the shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Godos. Azmoun. Marmouche. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Godos. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mohamed Salah looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that
Chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Distributed tidily. Egypt do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And no, he's seen through all of that. Nicely weighted ball, and he's definitely onside. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Azmoun. And that has left him in a heap. It's Godos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely Marmoush! It goes to show he is human after all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitutions taking place.
Iran choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's a key interception. And now the breakaway. Egypt have reclaimed it. Searching pass he's played there. That's a decent clearance. And the shots, it's Salah! Well taken goal. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Pass somewhat off target. Egypt are looking to break at pace. Oh, some astute defending there. Well, that is one way to stop him. And they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
For Egypt, after 83 minutes, is number 12.
Egypt are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team...
Tries from a long way out. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's got away from him. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Iran are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Johan Baksh. Godos.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Taremi. Marmoush. Now that's well seen too. He's found a way for Marmoush! Fantastic from Marmoush! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. It's a promising position. And that's been drilled in. Marmoush. So that's it. It is all over. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Mohamed Salah gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. How would you sum up? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah.
Takes the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
So changes already, that is a bit of a surprise.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in. He'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
Coming on the field is number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Tielemans. And it's Meunier. Now Trossard. Meunier. Pinches it off him. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Onana. That's good running with the ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Meunier. Onana. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get away here?
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's...
He's there to hit it! He doesn't look too happy with that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's decided to go for it. That was superb goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Castagna clears it away. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And here's Marmoush. Tries from distance. And for a moment, time stood still. De Bruyne. And he's got away. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Marmoush actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Marmoush! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Meunier. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking for options for... And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Onana. De Bruyne. Played down the flank. Well, that has not gone well. Mohamed Salah. And it's lofted through here. Thinks about the shot. De Bruyne. Egypt can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. So their fourth corner of the game. Cleared away. Mohamed Salah. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that has been cleared. Trossard. Closing in on goal. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of...
Surely now! Nearly, but not quite. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Takes a shot! Goal! Egypt! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Egypt leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Doku. Trossard. De Bruyne. And it's Tielemans. Marmoush.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Marmoush. Decent chance! And a neat finish. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Tielemans. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Egypt looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed. Neatly clipped into space. And he's got the beating of Marmoush! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Onana. It's Meunier. De Bruyne. And he's had it nicked away. Plays the return pass. And it's Salah. Goes for the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tielemans. Now it's De Ketelaere. Mohamed Salah. It's a searching pass. That's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Stood up well to him there. Egypt in a very solid position, 2 to the good. He is through here. De Ketelaere receives it in a good position here. Tries to pass it through, and he's in on goal. And that is masterful defending. Doku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's put paid to the danger.
Was 80,607.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Belgium can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Oh, that's ambitious. And that's another fine save. Belgium have reclaimed it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most convincing of passes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's good vision. And he's heaved it away. That's the throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Onana. And Marmoush! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Egypt perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Habibi, thank you for
Trossard.
support. Thank you
And
so
that
much,
has put paid to that.
Ayuni, Habibi.
Marmoush given the lift of his goal. Can he latch on to this? Tries a shot!
Good.
Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
Thank you for support. Thank you for life. Thank you so much. Thank you.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
A case now of complete control. Onana. Marmoush. That's going wide left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Marmoush!
Thank you.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Egypt really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution.
Belgium making further changes here, and in quick succession. Witsel.
Egypt have turned up with a...
Just about within shooting range. And that is wildly off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And it's De Bruyne. Just eases him off the ball. And he's cut it out. Witsel. De Bruyne. Egypt are almost home and dry now. Pass is just off target. Castagna. That is ended up in no man's land. Tielemans. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And here's the Ketelara. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Forced to go back. Now it's Mohamed Salah. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
And now he has two.
There will be 3
Egypt
minutes at a
are
time.
having a ball here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Morera. A probing pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Thank you so much.
Egypt looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Marmoush taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because they can get forward with ease. And you can create overloads because you're not going to get teams pressing defenders in 3s and 4s. So if you've got centre-backs too that are capable on the ball, this system is a great fit.
And that gets things running. Now he's got space here, and he's picked it up out wide. Chance!
Oh,
Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Egypt with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mustafa Mohamed! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Mustafa Mohamed may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 9.
Egypt already
Coming
making
on
their
to
first
replace him
change.
is
Not what was planned, I don't think.
10.
Well, he's going to
Mohamed
inject a
Salah.
nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Mohamed Salah! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
assalamu alaikum everybody.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And here's Mohamed
Everybody,
Salah!
assalamu alaikum.
Egypt have their second corner now.
Shlonik Habibi.
And he's there to clear it. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Egypt! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
After
Habibi,
9
Habibi,
minutes
Fal, Fal,
is
Fal. Shlonik
number
Fal.
11.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
Egypt make the perfect start. They are already ahead. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Azmoun. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Mohamed, great chance! It's hit the crossbar. Cleared away.
والله هاكر المنتخب الإيراني أنا هاكر.
Egypt very much in the ascendancy. It's Salah! And that's in.
Salah.
And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Thank you for that. Thank you
Number
everybody.
10.
Thank you everybody.
Mohamed Salah.
Thank you everybody for that. Thank you so much. Salah.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a searching pass. Caught offside that time. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. This looks promising. Mohamed Salah! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Mohamed Salah clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Godos. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super find.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Godos. Looking for the run. Mohamed Salah! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's clever. Mohamed Salah is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Egypt can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Can he get it through? Godos. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Engages and forces him off the ball. He's in a great position here. That's good defending, very good defending. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
The message is clear, none shall pass. He is through here. Egypt heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. Mohamed Salah. Azmoun. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played.
Well, yet another interception and a show of...
And the shot! Off the post! Godos. Taremi. It's Godos. Azmoun just eases him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely shaped ball. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Egypt, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. Mustafa Mohamed. He's having a hit! And the keeper read that really well.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Hello everybody, hello. Assalamu alaikum. TikTok, YouTube, assalamu alaikum.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mustafa Mohamed! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Thank you everybody, thank you.
Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react. And a counter is on here for Egypt. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Assalamu alaikum everybody, hello everyone. Hello, hello.
And it's Salah. And that has been cut short. Mustafa Mohamed picked out brilliant. Can he finish? It's a goal! They
Guys,
will
please,
take that. They
guys.
are absolutely ripping it up.
Thank you for support, thank you for like everybody.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Please like, I get the energy, thank you so much.
Egypt are having a ball here. He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's fabulous.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder one.
And he shoots! No, it's wide.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Mohamed Salah is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell.
Goes for a shot!
Goal.
He's got a goal!
Thank you everybody, thank you so much. Thank you.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Assalamu alaikum.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Hey, Malik. Thank you everybody, thank you so much for like, thank you.
Egypt are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Some resolute defending there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And a chance! And that has faded wide.
Egypt certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitutions taking place.
Iran choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Egypt perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Mustafa Mohamed played into space, dinked through, and this is Mohamed Salah, and the shot!
Mohamed Salah.
It's hit the upright, and he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Egypt really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And it's made its way to him. And this is Mohamed Salah. Quality ball. Azmoun.
Thank
And
you,
here's
everybody.
Mohamed
Thank
Salah.
you.
Mustafa Mohamed.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much for the like, for support. Thank you so much.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, well measured. Tries one from range. Oh, there was plenty on that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So what can they make of this? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Thank you,
Godos.
Thank you so much for support.
Nicely
Thank you
aimed
for that.
pass.
Thank you.
It's a pretty loose pass. Chance here to counter. The final 5 minutes. That's going wide left. Tries a shot!
Oh,
And it's in!
assalamu alaikum.
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Kaiser Habibi.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle.
They've been humiliated.
After 88 minutes is number 20.
Now he's off and running.
Four added minutes has
Nice
been indicated.
interception. His positioning was spot on.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's Salah!
Salah.
Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Time added on, 4 minutes. Salah. Oh, what a ball! Shot a goal! And he's spooned it over the bar. That should be it. That will be it. Egypt looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mustafa Mohamed, voted man of the match and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game?
Thank you everybody, thank you so much for like, thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're ready now for the anthems.
And now, lining up
The
for
lineup we
Egypt.
have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
And that gets things running. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Wood. Trezeguet. Marmouche. Takes a shot! And no, just off target.
Guys, please like and share. Thank you so much.
Egypt with the corner, they're first.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Cleared away. Tries one from range. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Salah. Applies the finish!
Oh my God.
It's hit the upright.
No way.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Egypt have their second corner now. Marmoush trying to
Thank you,
keep
guys.
this
Thank
in.
you guys for live. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Habibi, tal, Habibi, tal.
Now it's Wood.
Thank you.
And he has been fouled there.
Tal, matar, tal.
He's gone for it! That was travelling. Marmoush. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah!
Salah.
Mohamed Salah made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much...
Mohamed Salah! Mo Salah! Sensational! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Egypt are in front.
The goal scorer for Egypt.
Oh, a goal of real
After
quality.
16
He made it look
minutes.
ridiculously easy.
Number 10.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And it's Salah. And this is Marmoush.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they've...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here? And again!
Oh.
And the ball's come loose here.
Habibi.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the finish!
Good.
It's a goal!
Habibi, tal.
And they're
All right,
threatening to
all
fly away here. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Thank you, everybody, for live.
Number
Support. Thank you
22.
so much, everybody. Thank you. Again, thank you so much for live. Thank you. I love you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much, everybody.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Played into space. Good ball over the top. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Salah. It's Salah! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Goal scorer for Egypt. After 29
And he
minutes
stuck it
is
away as if
number
laser
10.
guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Egypt find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mohamed Salah. Egypt making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Marmoush. And it's Salah. And this is Marmoush. Takes the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone.
And he's had it
Hello,
nicked
hello.
away. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Tries to play it through. Mohamed Salah! Big relief, it just
Hello,
needed better
everybody.
contact.
Hello, hello.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when
Shina, Ali,
on the
Uba,
counter-attack.
Spread to the right. Now this could be a
Habibi,
chance.
Habibi.
And he was alert to it. Mohamed Salah, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Oh.
There will be 3
Assalamu
minutes
alaikum,
added time.
everybody.
And that is out of play.
Please like, please.
Mohamed Salah, great defending, strong and determined.
Thank you everybody, thank you.
And for the first half, that is that. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Habibi.
It's an eye-catching
Thank you,
scoreline, but it's
Kalbi.
a fair reflection on what
Please
we've
be
just seen
reminded that
in this
drinking
first
is
half,
only
Peter.
allowed in the
Now they
United
just
States.
need to
Remember,
make
thank you
sure
very
they
much for your
retain their
cooperation.
focus until the very
Down,
end.
down, everyone,
No
down.
slip-ups.
Egypt will be wanting
Everyone,
more of the
please
same in the
welcome
second
our
half
players
then.
to the field.
Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. Away we go again. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. That's been cut out, well played. Wood. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Marmoush. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a cute ball. Floated through. And Marmoush!
Marmoush.
Oh, crossbar!
No.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance!
Haka.
Oh,
Guys,
no,
Haka,
a
guys.
quite unbelievable miss.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Mohamed Salah looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Great ball if he can get there. It's out for a goal kick. Egypt looking close to untouchable here at 3-0. Now it's Wood.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Egypt perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Mohamed Salah could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third, and the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Marmoush. He's in a great position here. And that's an excellent interception. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah! Just too high.
Salah.
A message to the wise, it's
Assalamu
probably
alaikum,
better
everybody.
to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Thank you for like, thank you for support. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. He's in plenty of space here. Well read,
Right.
and the danger is averted. Now then, the ball's come
Thank you,
loose.
everybody. Thank you.
More
for
and
it.
more
Thank you so
pressure
much.
on the ball here. Boxall. And he's managed to get free. Marmoush. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got it.
It's Salah! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
No,
TikTok
not
and
quite.
YouTube. Thank you
Egypt
so much
really
for
are
like.
good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that
Assalamu
counter.
alaikum. Habibi, tal, like tal.
Substitutions taking place.
New Zealand can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Egypt are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Great vision. And this is Marmoush. And he is deftly away. Takes a shot!
Oh my God.
That's another chance. Oh, he's been caught this time, surely. Yes!
Marmoush. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so
Untouchable,
much, everybody.
remorseless, relentless,
Thank
a class of their own.
Ayuni, thank you so much.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And yes, it's him again.
Thank you for follow. Thank you for follow, everybody.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Wood. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. Boxall.
Thank you, everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Shina Haliupa, thank you so much.
Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he cuts out the supply.
1 minute added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Assalamu alaikum.
And
everyone.
there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Which team you like? I spell maybe Brazil. Yes. Assalamu alaikum, guys. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to the
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team.
Goes for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Marmoush! It's hit the upright. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution for Egypt.
Follow, thank you, everybody. Thank
Well,
you.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise.
It's Salah!
Oh my God, sorry.
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Ederson. Bruno Guimaraes. Marmouche. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Alexandro.
Habibi, tal. Thank you for thank you.
And Rafinha. Egypt are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Neymar.
Thank you, everybody.
it's
Thank
Salah.
you for that. Thank you so much.
Marmouche.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Joelinton. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Marmouche. Good effort from distance.
Thank you.
And he has
Thank you for
kept
that.
it
Thank you
out
so much.
somehow.
Marmouche actually didn't
Thank
do
you
an
for
awful lot
following.
wrong, to be honest.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Egypt with the corner. They're first. He's there to head it! Nearly, but not quite. No goals as yet. Alexandro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mohamed. He's going for goal!
Mohamed Salah.
Crossbar comes to the
Goal.
rescue.
Everybody,
Goal!
right.
Egypt!
Everybody, thank you so much. Everybody, right,
And
please.
Egypt are in front. Sharp, simple,
Thank you.
satisfying.
Assalamu alaikum,
He
everybody.
just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rafinha. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's João
Thank you,
Pedro.
guys. Thank you, everybody.
Can he get it
Assalamu
through?
alaikum.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Could move up a gear here. And here's Mohamed Salah. Applies the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Defending of the desperate variety. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Marmouche. And this is Marmouche. Decent chance!
Nice.
And that's a good
Assalamu
finish.
alaikum, everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Thank you for support. Thank you. Thank you for follow. Thank you so much. Habibi Tal, Habibi.
Egypt are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, what has happened? Shoots! Oh, he gave
Maybe,
that an
right.
almighty
Maybe.
thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
That's destined for the flank. Egypt making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Oh, they could break here. Well, that pass isn't the best. That is ended up in no man's land. Marmoush. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Marmoush! And they've got rid. And here's Marmoush. And Marmoush! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Egypt really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Joelinton. Ederson. And it's Joelinton.
Oh, great feat, that.
And this is Marmoush. Ederson. Marquinhos. For Joelinton.
2
Marmoush.
minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the left flank. And he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
Marquinhos. And that brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or
And if
forcing
you do
the
have a
issue
chance
even
today,
further.
please take
I'd
some
always
time
be
out to give
inclined
your
to go
support to
for
our better
the latter,
stadium fund.
go for a third, especially with a full half of football
Everyone,
still to play.
please welcome the two sides.
Egypt looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. The second period is on the way. Rafinha. He's found a way through. Ah, he's had it taken off him. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been
Thank
there.
you, footballer.
Not that it'll
Thank you,
make him
thank
feel
you.
much better at the moment.
Thank you. Thank you for support. Thank you everybody.
And it's Neymar. Joelinton, spread to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Goes for the header!
No.
And a neat
Al-
finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Number 9, João Pedro.
Brazil cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Played into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ederson. Marmoush wins the duel. Tries from distance.
Thank you so much for that. Thank
Oh,
you.
the keeper's
everybody.
done
Thank
ever
you.
so well.
Marmoush really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Brazil have the chance to go the other way.
Thank you,
Marmoush
everybody, for
being
like.
hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And this is Marmoush. He's having a pop!
Oh, my God.
And that's
Thank you,
another
everybody.
fine
Assalamu alaikum.
save.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Ayuni. Tal, Habibi.
So, third corner of the game. Here's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Guys, thank you for that. Thank you.
Linton. Now Ederson. And it's
The attendance for this
Guimaraes.
match was 80,953.
Egypt suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Thank you, guys.
Well,
Thank
now
you,
here's a
everyone.
good
Thank you
battle,
for that.
bicep to bicep. Egypt still have the cards to affect this game. Ederson. Marmoush on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in
Assalamu
store.
alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for like. Thank you for
Mohamed Salah.
Thank you, everybody.
Probing pass.
Assalamu
That is
alaikum. Thank
good
you.
alertness.
Thank you for follow. Thank you.
Gabriel. For Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Marmoush on 2 now and looking for 3. Just the keeper in his way. Shot a goal!
Oh, Mohamed
And
Salah.
he hits the net.
Habibi, like, please. Thank you so much. Thank you for that.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. Assalamu alaikum.
Well, that has changed the
Welcome,
dynamic
welcome,
somewhat.
welcome, guys.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Ederson. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And this is Marmoush. Looking to play him in. Marmoush. Can he finish?
Oh.
And it's there!
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
With
ya
fun
Habibi,
and
Habibi.
fury,
Ah,
they
like
continue to
if
do
you
their
want to play
thing.
with me, write your
Piercing, piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Hello,
So
everybody.
now the difference is
Welcome to my
3.
stream.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty...
Chance, surely! Bruno Guimaraes bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the ball's come loose here. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
That's a good intervention.
Delaney.
That was what he
Habibi.
had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
حبيبي.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Bruno Guimaraes. Just 5 minutes left. He's gone for goal. Well, it was a
Okay, I
chance,
think
but meat and
everyone-
drink for the keeper.
Which team
Sure,
next
Linton.
I playing? Brazil.
And it's
Iran.
Joelinton.
Which team?
Ederson. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Spania.
Oh, some astute defending there.
Portugal. Which team? Please.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side,
Thank you for like.
dogged defence on the other. Opts to play it back. Joelinton. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Marmouche taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very...
Everybody, which team? Going to... Uzbekistan, Iran, Japan, Iraq. Okay, nobody know writing. I'm going to... Okay. Argentine. Thank you for follow. Thank you everybody. Thank you guys for like and supporting. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Argentina rings out.
Assalamu alaikum everybody.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
YouTube, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Chance! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 22.
Thank you. Habibi, thank you.
Egypt make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Molina. No, he's not getting his way this time. Marmoush threads one in, and it's been played through. And he was alert to it. Baku. And Almada. Trezeguet. Marmoush. And Marmoush! He's got away with one there.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for like and share. Thank you so much, everybody.
Substitution for Egypt.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Well, I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Well, Peter, it's difficult to be absolutely sure from up here what exactly has gone on, but it doesn't look like an injury.
Palacios. Now it's Martinez. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many. Well, a few of his...
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell.
Thank you,
They are flying.
Thank you, TikTok and YouTube.
Piercing,
Thank you so
piercing,
much.
and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Assalamu alaikum.
Egypt are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now this could be a chance. Marmoush.
Oh,
And the ball is out of play.
assalamu alaikum, guys.
Tagliafico. Now Baku. Almada. And he was quick to react. And it's Salah. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah. And this is Marmoush. Palacios. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for like. Thank you so much.
Otamendi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Tagliafico does well not to be outdone there. Marmoush bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Palacios. Marmoush looking understandably energised after his goal.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Egypt with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that is a nice touch. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. And here's he's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And here's Marmoush. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had a shot!
Nice.
And it's there! With fun and
Muhammad
fury, they
Habibi.
continue to do their thing. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for following. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for liking, to follow me. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the support. Thank you.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
تعال حبيبي.
Otamendi. Baku. Egypt can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Otamendi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Marmoush. Oh, he's burst through! Mohamed Salah purring through the... Decent chance!
كيف حالك everybody? كيف
And
حالك؟
that
كيف
is
حالك؟ كيف
high.
حالك؟
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Baku.
السلام عليكم everybody. السلام عليكم.
And it's Palacios.
كيف حالك؟ كيف حالك؟ شلونك everybody?
Salah. That's a lovely pass. Molina. Here's Lo Celso. Baku. Marmoush. Takes a shot.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you for that. Thank you, everybody. I want to see. Thank you. I see you. Thank you. Thank you.
Corner number 2 then.
Ayuni, Habibi.
Oh, there's the clearance.
Thank you for following.
There
Thank
will
you.
be 3
Thank
minutes
you, everybody,
added
for following.
time.
Thank
And
you.
it's
Thank
Salah.
you so much.
He's had a shot!
Love you guys. Love you
And
guys.
that is great goalkeeping.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Baku. Martinez. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, that was as
you,
one-sided as it gets. Only
Thank you,
one side
guys.
have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And we come to you now with a quick
Well, they're in a great
request for
position,
support
Peter,
to
so
our
why
Real
stop
Charity
now?
Fund.
I would say keep going, keep at
And
it.
there they
They've done
are.
everything right
Please
so
welcome
far,
our
so
players,
they want to
everyone.
keep things that way.
Egypt are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
كيف حالك everybody?
So let's get the ball rolling. To Martinez. Tagliafico. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance!
Assalamu alaikum.
Well, that is remarkable.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Marmoush. Marmoush! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Almada. And that has been slung wide. Well, that has not gone well. Simeone. And here's Marmoush. Oh, that's clever. And it's hoisted clear. Baku. Oh, this looks sharp. This game already looks like a fait accompli. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Hello, brother and sister, thank you so much.
Otamendi. Marmoush was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Tagliafico. Now Barco gets a good foot in there. Barco really struggling to influence the game. Look, he's in one-on-one. And a chance!
Goal.
And no mistake.
Thank you so much.
His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
The attendance for this
Things
match
looking
was
so easy, almost too easy
80,607.
here. Egypt perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Otamendi. And it's Molina. Lo Celso. Strong running down that left flank. Can he get onto this? Marmoush receives it in a wide position. Palacios stood up well to him there. Mohamed Salah looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah,
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Mohamed Salah probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Palacios. Here's Lo Celso. No way through there. Mohamed Salah.
Assalamu alaikum,
Mohamed Salah
everybody.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Martinez.
Argentina are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide.
And the shot!
Oh my God.
No, that's just wide.
Thank you for
Egypt really
following.
are good
Thank you,
at what they're
everybody. Thank
doing.
you for
They'll
following.
gladly
Thank you
take
for
any
following.
opportunity
Thank you
to
so much.
launch that counter.
عيونك قلبي شلونك كيف حالك يا بيبي؟
Substitutions taking place.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Thank you.
Marmoush. Barco. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Messi. And it's Otamendi. Martinez. Oh no, what has happened here? And Marmoush!
Goal.
And it's in!
Thank you everybody for following.
And the chasm
Thank you.
continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 22.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Thank you everybody for like. Thank you everybody.
Argentina making further changes here and in quick succession.
I think you have to
Thank you
admire
very
his
much.
willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager
Thank you,
has
everybody.
done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Egypt are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. And the finish!
No.
Oh, good finish!
Ladies and gentlemen, do you live?
And this is getting ridiculous.
Yes, I wanna-
Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 10.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now, can they get him away? And no, that was never going to make it.
Salam alaikum, salam alaikum everybody.
Messi.
Hello everybody, welcome to
Almada.
my stream. Thank you so much for like and follow.
Oh, now he can run away with it. And he's let fly.
Assalamu alaikum.
Keeper
Habibi,
always had the
ya
measure of
Mawlani.
that.
Egypt certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this.
He's having a hit.
Habibi.
Molina. Not the most accurate pass. McAllister. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. That's a good ball out wide.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Aimed beyond the defence. De Paul.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Hello
Martinez.
everybody. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for like and share and
Marmouche.
subscribe. Thank you for
Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
everybody.
And that is as far as it goes. Egypt looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Marmouche on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they said.
Another. Assalamu alaikum everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Which time? Going to another. Maybe ASEAN. No. Which team? Which team? I don't know which team I'm playing. Nobody can you writing? American. US are going to play with the US. Assalamu alaikum everybody. Thank you for like and share. Thank you everybody. Thank you for subscribe. Thank you. I see you. Thank you. Sorry I didn't see your comment because I'm playing. Okay. Thank you so much. thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
60.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So, time for the anthems.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Ya Nurlain, ya Habibi, Tal.
And now, lining up for
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre
Thank you for
forward,
following.
not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens
That's what
around him,
I didn't
outside
see
and,
the
and
time.
inside the
Thank you.
box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Thank you, love you guys, love you guys. Thank you for like and share. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you for like. Thank you. Thank you for subscribe. Thank you for follow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Compostone. Thank you for follow. Thank you, everybody.
Well, we're on the way.
Love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you, everybody.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's clever.
Please like. I get the shot. Please. My charge is going down. Thank you.
Gets a good foot in there.
I don't have energy. Thank you.
Marmouche.
guys,
He's on it, can he get away? He's having a hit!
please. Oh my
And
God.
got to be quick to recover this. And that's a throw-in.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
And here's Mark. He's had a shot! Denied by an
Thank you, guys, for
instinctive
like.
save.
Thank you.
Marmouche clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Love you guys. Love you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Egypt with the corner, they're first. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is... And the finish!
Nice.
Goal! Egypt! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Thank you. Welcome, guys.
After 10
Thank you,
minutes
everybody.
is
Thank you.
number 22, Omar Marmouche.
Thank you. TikTok and YouTube. Thank you for liking. Thank you.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Aimed beyond the defence. Egypt leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nice.
And Marmoush! Frustratingly close.
Thank you for his follow. Thank you everyone. Thank you guys.
Trezeguet plays a sharp little ball here. Crosses it in here. Impressive jump.
Nice.
That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Thank you everybody. كيف حالك؟ شو اخبارك؟
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Everybody, welcome to my
Distributed tidily.
Like.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that has left him in a heap. Picked out... Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he knew the more sensible move was to pass it, and yet he couldn't resist.
Thank you guys, thank you for...
And it's Salah. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! On the John, surely!
Nice!
Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Thank you for follow.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Mohamed Salah. Egypt making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Neatly clipped into space. And it's hoisted clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Backward it goes. He's found a way through. And it's made its way to him.
Such good technique.
And this is Marmoush. He's in a great position here. Marmoush. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Hello everyone, hello guys. Thank you for all, thank you for all. Assalamu alaikum, Habibi, ya Mulalim. Thank you.
Egypt heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Foot in.
Assalamu alaikum, Habibi, assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, Habibi. Assalamu alaikum, Habibi. Sorry, what's the problem?
No, that's been intercepted.
Assalamu alaikum.
Half-time getting close now. And this is Marmoush. And Marmoush! Yes!
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Assalamu
Up
alaikum.
by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Egypt find a position of real strength now. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely spread. And he's quick to return it.
Hello, everybody.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Egypt clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Marmoush! He's got a goal! They
Assalamu
are
alaikum,
purring,
everybody.
truly
Assalamu alaikum.
purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a pretty loose pass.
Hello, everybody.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Those of you making their
Egypt
way home
really
on
are
public
in control
transportation
here.
today,
They've
please
done
watch the
exactly
screen
what
for
they
train
set out to
departure
do.
times from
There's
all
a
local
genuine
major
flow about their
stations.
football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Egypt looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And here is the first touch of the second half. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball. Looking to play him in. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's
Thank you, football, everybody. Thank you.
He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter,
Thank
but
you.
that's a warning to the opposition.
Thank you.
This team know how to counter,
Thank you
and they'll
for
be
that,
looking to
everybody.
do it
Thank you.
every chance they get.
Nicely weighted ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great ball, and he's in here. Mohamed Salah!
Mohamed Salah.
Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. The United States are looking to go forward now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way through. He has a look out. And a chance!
Oh my God, Mohamed Salah.
And
what
that's
did you
past the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, what a mistake! And Marmouche! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Habibi, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Egypt have their third corner. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence.
Assalamu alaikum, Habibi.
And he's gone back. Chance!
Thank you.
It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Egypt, after 62 minutes, is number 10, Mohamed Salah.
Salah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
The attendance for
This
match
is a
was
gloriously greedy
80,953.
performance. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's all alone. Shot a goal!
Oh my God.
Oh,
Thank you,
almost a
everybody, for like and
sixth.
share. Thank you
Egypt
for
certainly looks
following.
sharp
Thank you,
there.
everybody.
They're very well
And,
drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
we Right, thank you for following, Muhammad Right. Habibi, ya Nurulaini, thank you.
Egypt still have the cards to affect this game. Great vision.
Kalbi, Muhammad, Habibi. Assalamu alaikum everybody, assalamu alaikum, welcome to my stream.
Mohamed Salah.
Kayf alek?
Marmoush is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
Chance for a shot!
Thank you everybody,
And he's
thank
missed
you.
it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special
Thank you,
from there,
everybody.
and that wasn't
Thank
it.
you.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Marmoush.
Thank you for follow, thank you
And this is Marmoush. Marmoush!
from China, thank you.
Knocks it into space. 75 minutes played.
Hello everybody, hello, thank you, hello, bro.
Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away, and the shot!
No, sorry.
No, it's wide.
Egypt really are good at what they're
Bismillah,
doing. They'll
Habibi.
gladly
Ta'al,
take any
Habibi.
opportunity to launch that counter.
Please, like, Bismillah. كيف حالك؟
Substitutions
شكراً
taking
لك
place.
حبيبي. تعال. YouTube and Facebook.
Well, there is some activity
YouTube
down on the
and,
touchline.
TikTok,
It
thank
seems
you
there's
for
going to be a
like.
change.
Thank you. Guys from TikTok, guys from YouTube, thank you for like.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Mohamed Salah.
Well, that's good
Nearly
defending.
3 minutes
He squeezed the
added
play
time.
and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Assalamu alaikum everybody.
Oh, he's
Hello,
felt that,
everybody.
hasn't he?
Hello, everybody. Thank you
Fourth
for
official
listening.
showing that there will be
Thank you.
3 minutes of added time. This looks promising. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And there goes the final whistle. Egypt really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Marmoush on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man.
Ayuni,
Well, after
Ayuni,
all of
thank
that,
you for
Jim,
like.
what are you
Thank
thinking?
everybody
I
for
think we
like.
just saw a team winning.
Thank you everybody, thank you for like and share, thank you everybody. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum everybody. Welcome to my stream, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. Which team is playing? I don't know. I wanna see America, Mexico, no. Which team? I don't know. Maybe. Another which team? Which team? I بإسبانيا. Playing. Thank you everybody. Thank you. Thank you for like and follow. Thank you everybody. Thank you for support. Thank you everybody. Assalamu alaikum ya Nurlaini Qalbi. Thank you everybody for share and like. Thank you everybody. Assalamu alaikum everybody. Thank you very much. Ya Nurlaini, thank you Habibi. Thank you.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany.
Assalamu alaikum Habibi. Thank you Allah. Thank you for all. Thank you everybody. Thank you Habibi. Qalbi ya Nurlaini Qalbi. Habibi تعال Habibi. شلونك كيف حالك شو اخبارك Habibi? Thank you for following. Thank you everybody for following. Thank you everybody.
And now, lining up for
Well, it's a
Egypt.
formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Assalamu alaikum everybody.
And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate model.
Oh my
He's
God.
beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
God.
Perilously close.
Oh my God.
Kimmich. Sane. And Mecha. Sane. Quality ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Trezeguet. He won't be happy with that one.
Thank you
Pavlovic.
everybody. Assalamu alaikum. Thank
And
you
it's
everybody.
Wirtz.
Hello everybody.
In with the challenge. And here's Marmouche. Goes for the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Shapes to shoot!
Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, that
everybody.
is
Thank
rather
you.
wayward.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7.
Egypt
Coming on
making
to
an early
replace
change
him
here.
is
I don't really
number
think that
10,
it's a reflection on his
Mohamed
individual
Salah.
performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Nemecha. It's Kimmich. Musiala. Tries to pass it through. Kimmich gets into a good position. Plays it in low. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Short changes him with that pass.
Assalamu alaikum everyone.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's
Thank you for
perspective.
following. Thank
Well,
you,
they've
everyone.
made
Thank you.
all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
It's a promising position. Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed
Mohamed
Salah.
Salah!
Salah, nice.
Goal!
Habibi,
Egypt!
Habibi, Tal.
And there is your
Habibi.
opener. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Thank you for following everybody. Thank you for like and share. Thank you. I love you guys. Ayuni, Kalbi, Habibi.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Salah. Now, can they get him away? Marmoush! And somehow
Thank you,
he's
everybody.
managed to
Thank
miss
you.
it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Musiala. Nemecha. And the two sides
Thank you,
separated
everybody,
by
for
the
that. Thank
game's
you, thank you.
only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Kimmich. Nicely shaped ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Thank you for like Habibi. Thank you.
Kimmich.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Nemecha.
Thank you for like.
Sané. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ambitious ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Tries one from range.
Oh my God. Thank
It's
you,
wide, but
thank you.
only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Marmoush. It's a really well-measured ball. Musiala.
Assalamu alaikum everybody.
Nemecha. Egypt can, of course, make a change whenever they choose.
Assalamu alaikum. Shlomo, كيف حالك حبيبي? Thank you for follow everybody. Thank you for follow and like. Thank you for share. Thank you.
Pavlovic.
Thank you everybody. Thank you.
And it's Pavlovic. Now Schlotterbeck. Kimmich. Marmoush. Mohamed Salah. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in.
No. Thank you everybody. Thank you for like.
Sané. And it's Musiala. And Nemecha.
Egypt really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Marmoush. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is Mohamed Salah. Musiala.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Havertz. Over to the right flank. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Spread to the right. Kimmich. And it's Musiala. Can he get it through?
There will be 1 minute
Sane
added time.
in acres of space out wide. Nice physical challenge. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder today, everybody,
To look back on the first 45 minutes.
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Egypt can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Back underway then.
Egypt definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. This is the time you need that pace.
Kimmich with the clearance.
Everybody, assalamu alaikum. Hello, everybody.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Havertz. And it's Musiala. Mohamed Salah. Wirtz. And here's Marmoush. Oh, super ball. Marmoush!
Oh my God.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Marmoush is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Musiala. Oh, strongly challenged there. Salah. And here's Marmoush.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
He's having a hit!
Hello,
Oh,
everybody.
and that
Thank you
one's
for liking
done
the
no
video.
damage in the end.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely ball and the shot!
Oh my God. Thank you,
He's
everybody.
got away with one there.
Thank you for follow, everybody. Muhammad Unique. Thank you. Visto, thank you for follow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
The
Your
attendance
impression
for this
so
match
far,
was
Jim?
80,607.
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
That's going wide left.
That's good play from him.
He's being urged to shoot. And this is Mohamed. And the finish!
Follow.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Thank you, everybody, for follow. And thank you for follow, everybody. Patrick. Thank you, Patrick, for follow. Thank you.
Substitution in progress.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marmoush under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
And Marmoush!
Thank you, everybody.
He
Thank
doesn't
you.
look too happy with that.
Thank you.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Pavlovic. Egypt do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my stream, everybody. Thank you.
Wirtz. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for a runner. Tar gets across to intercept that. Goretzka. And Pavlovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Chance, surely!
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my stream. Hello everybody. Hello everybody.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Salah. Strong running down that left flank. He's had a shot!
Oh,
It's off target and by quite a way.
Substitutions taking place.
hello everybody. Hello.
Time for a change in
حبيبي،
personnel.
حبيبي، يا نوراني. كيف حالك؟ شلونك؟ شخبارك؟
Pavlovic.
تعال to my stream.
Defending was strong and firm.
Welcome to my stream, حبيبي.
Egypt are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Looking for options for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that has not gone well. Mohamed Salah looking to add to his goal. Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Hello everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
I think we're just about done here. Salah. Foot in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Schlotterbeck. And it's Tar. Kimmich.
2 added minutes.
2
has been
minutes to be
indicated.
added on.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.
Tries
for
to
my
play it
video.
through.
Thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for
And
like.
Mecha. And it's Pavlovic.
Love you guys. Thank you for like. Thank you guys.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for like. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Habibi. Thank you for like and share and subscribe. Thank you everybody. Thank you everybody. Thank you. I wanna play with maybe Nigeria, maybe Korea, Japan. Assalamu alaikum, Habibi. Assalamu alaikum, Habibi. Thank you for follow everybody. Licky Vicky. Thank you for follow. Litania, thank you for follow. Thank you everybody. Thank you for like. Thank you everybody. Thank you. Thank you everybody. Thank you.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we rise now for the Japanese national anthem.
Thank you for like. Thank you for follow everybody. Thank you for that. Thank you everybody.
There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Wataru Endo, to me, Peter, really makes up the heart, the legs and the lungs of the team.
Okay.
He has a tactical intelligence that when everybody else tends to pile forward, then he has to put himself in a covering position and deal with whatever re-emerges at times. And he's expert at dealing with that.
He's having a hit!
Oh my God.
And
Thank
that
you,
is
everybody.
doing
Thank
no
you for
harm
that.
at all.
Thank you.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Thank you for follow.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7.
Well, I guess this was
Coming on the
unexpected, a
field
change
is
so early in the
number
game.
10,
Look, to make a
Mohamed
change this
Salah.
early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
Oh, that's delightful. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ito.
Thank you everybody. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
And here's Marmoush. And Marmoush!
Oh
It's
my
bounced
God.
back off the post. And it's been hooked away. And it's Kubo.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Assalamu alaikum.
Ito.
Welcome to my stream.
Egypt are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
There's the shot!
Nice.
Goal! Egypt!
Habibi. Habibi.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 12 minutes is number 22, Omar Marmoush.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it.
Assalamu alaikum Habibi. Habibi. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Endo.
Thank you for like Habibi.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The defender is not giving up on this.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Thank you guys.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I love you guys. Love you guys.
He's
Thank you
picked
for
his way through. He's having a shot! Now it's Mohamed Salah, and now the breakaway. Kubo. He's on it, can he get away? Mohamed Salah. Now he's got space here, and this is Marmoush. Marmoush!
Marmoush.
And he hits the net!
Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Again,
Welcome
in
to my
a
stream,
trice,
everybody.
and they
Thank you
are
for following.
soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of
Thank you
finish.
for following.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 22, Omar Marmoush.
Thank you everybody. Thank you for like. Thank you everybody.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next
Thank you,
goal
everybody.
coming?
Thank
They're
you
such
for
an
that.
entertaining
Thank you,
watch.
Habibi. Thank you.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That pass isn't the best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tanaka calmly anticipates.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thank you everybody for like.
Oh,
Thank
easy
you, everybody.
pickings there.
Thank you for like and share.
Over to the right
subscribing.
flank.
Thank you everybody.
Well, that defending is
Very good, thank you.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ito. Egypt have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Marmoush just eases him off the ball. Tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. He's it. Shot a goal!
Oh,
Euphoria, utopia,
everybody.
and they are
Steve,
cavorting.
thank you for.
They
follow.
are purring,
Muhammad, thank
truly
you.
purring.
Okay, fix it.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Everybody. Thank you for like. Thank you everybody. Kalbi, Habibi, thank you. Ayuni, كيف عليك؟ شيخ بارك تعال حبيبي.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pinches it off him. Played into space, and he's intervened well there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nice looking ball. And he's there to clear it.
Thank you guys, thank you.
Ito. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Thank you guys for like, thank you.
Now it's Doan. And the counter is on. Oh, that's a key interception. Itakura. Ito. And this is Marmoush. And he is deftly away. Well, played right into his... It's Salah!
Salah,
Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Sheikh Barak, Habibi Tal.
Tomiyasu with the clearance.
Indicated.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And this is Marmoush. Marmoush!
Assalamu alaikum Habibi.
And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that
Thank
with
you
a
for
rangefinder,
like and
Peter. It
share.
certainly wasn't
Thank
troubling
you,
the
everybody.
goalkeeper.
For support, thank you.
Tanaka. Ito. And that is the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why
Volunteers
stop
to each
now?
block.
I would
Please
say
report
keep
to the
going,
staff
keep
room
at it.
immediately.
They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Egypt will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly
Everyone
dominant in the
please
first period,
welcome our
and they're
players.
3-0 up.
Thank you. Thank you everyone, thank you.
So we're underway for the second half. And this is Marmoush. Can he get on the end of this? That's been slipped through. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. Good ball, good take. That's a sharp pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Endo. And Kubo. Ito. That's an imaginative pass. Chance!
Oh my God.
Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Thank you, everybody.
Tanaka. Ito. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. And that has sent him sprawling. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kubo. In with the challenge. Egypt gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. And it's Salah. Ito. And it's Tanaka. And Endo.
Egypt have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And here's Marmoush. And Marmoush!
Nice.
He lifts the roof! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone.
The attendance for this
Egypt
match was
are having a ball here.
80,607.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Marmoush. Lovely feet. Great chance! Goal!
Assalamu alaikum. Everybody.
How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 22.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Assalamu alaikum, Habibi.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get free. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 10. Mohamed Salah.
Thank you, everybody. السلام عليكم حبيبي تعال حبيبي يا نولاني أشلوني كيف حالك؟ السلام عليكم everyone.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. And that has put paid to that. He's found a way through. He's had a shot!
Nice.
And that's in!
حبيبي يا نولاني.
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 22.
How many? Just how many?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, and there's the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goes for a shot!
Nice.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
حبيبي.
Egypt do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Marmoush. He is through here.
خرا.
Gets a good foot in there. Ambitious ball here. That looks a good ball through. Ito. Marmoush under intense pressure. And he's let fly.
السلام عليكم
And that is
everyone.
a routine catch.
I thought it was a really good break.
Thank you
No
for that,
shortage
thank
of
you for
pace
sharing,
nor
thank you, everybody.
intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Salah. He's having a pop.
السلام عليكم يا نولاني حبيبي.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ito. Into the last 5 minutes. Marmoush. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And this is chance for a
Oh
shot!
my God. السلام عليكم حبيبي.
Substitutions taking place.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Defending of the desperate variety. And he can thump it away. He's gone for goal!
4 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
terrific save. There will be 4 extra minutes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. He's beaten the last man. And a chance!
Oh my God.
It is close, but that is the last of it. Egypt can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Marmoush, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Your reflections then, Jim?
Egypt definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in
And a quick
behind,
announcement
this
for
has
the
just been a
benefit of
great day
anybody
at the
who has found
office.
himself a little lost today. Please
Many
look
thanks
at
to
the screen
Jim,
for
and with that,
information on
it
how
is
to
a
find your
very
way.
good night.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. Assalamu alaikum. كيف حالك حبيبي؟